We started off this weekend with a trip to Warwick Castle, and we trudged all the way to the top of the tower, up the spiral staircase, and went to take in the amazing views of Warwick and the surrounding area from right at the very top. I got my hair done. I've had some highlights put in, so I'm a little bit blonde out for the summer, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Hey everybody, it's been a long time since I've filmed anything for this studio vlog. I can't even remember when it was because I've not been very well. I've had a nasty virus which has left me with this nasty cough. And it's just been horrible. We've all had it. It's gone through the house from start to finish. Shelby has suffered probably the most of it because she's quite heavily asthmatic, so she's really struggled, and she's still struggling now. You can probably still hear it in my voice that I'm still not 100%, but I'm getting there. So anyway, I haven't filmed much for this vlog, and I haven't filmed any YouTube videos probably in about a month because of that. I just haven't really felt like talking, and just been trying to sort of conserve my energy and my voice for other things. But I'm feeling better today, and the house is quiet. I've got it to myself because the kids have all gone out. Shelby's gone shopping with 2 friends, and Harley's gone out with another 3 friends. So that is today sorted, nice and quiet. Just vacuumed the car because we are going away at the weekend, and we are travelling on a ferry over to Jersey. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be so fun. We've done the journey before once last summer. We went down to Poole and we took the ferry across to St Helier, and that's what we're doing this year again. So I may take you along for the ride with that because it's quite a fun trip, and it's interesting to see everything. We're going to stop over in a Premier Inn the night before and then go to the port in the morning because I think our boat sails at 7. No, it doesn't. It sails at 9, so we need to be at the port at 7. So that'll be fun. That's this year's summer holiday. So what else has been going on? So we went to Goodwood Festival of Speed 2 weeks ago now, and that was a really great 4 days again. It's the second time we've been. We camped. I'll put some footage of our tent and stuff in there for you. Obviously I had to have fairy lights. They went all the way around the tent, and the boys were so thrilled with it because it's just me, Matt and Harley that went to Festival of Speed. I've been busy with my Etsy stuff. Prom was manic, so I did prom banners, I did little prom cupcake toppers. Did I do anything else? Prom? I don't think I did, but prom banners were just off the scale sales. It was so good. So I'm going to start marketing those a little bit earlier next year. I've done a few things today for another order. This one is a car themed. Bet you can't guess what type of cars this is. So there's some little flames, and we've got Oliver as the name, and then we've done this little number 5 which looks like a road. It's got the white stripes down the centre of the road. And then I've done a football themed one for a little girl called Florence. So she's got these little sparkly footballs, and then she's got Florence is 8, and then we've done some footballs in all different sizes as well for her cake. So just need to put the sticks on those today. The rest of the day I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got a couple of videos I'd like to film if I could get around to it, because it's much easier when the kids aren't here. They still take the mickey out of me for talking to myself or talking to the camera, and I'm still not really like that hot on speaking in public either, so I should probably do a bit more of it just to try and get used to it, but I just can't get used to it. So so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crack on with stuff I've got to do, and hopefully this video will go out maybe on Sunday. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Let's try and get this sorted and we'll get some work done, and then I'll catch up with you later. Just cutting out these gorgeous holographic dots because I thought it reminded me a little bit of a disco ball, and I'm making some cake toppers for a Mamma Mia themed cupcake party, and these are going to have Dancing Queen on them. So once this is cut out, I'll show you me putting them all together. Isn't this gorgeous cardstock? So these are my top layers. I'm just going to take them off the mat and get them ready, and then I'm going to stick them onto those mirror ball themed pieces that I'm cutting out at the moment. So those pink bits are really super delicate. These ones are a bit more chunky, so they're not too bad, but I just need to be really careful with these ones when I'm putting them on. So I'm just going to get one of these Dancing Queens and then one of these precision tipped bottles with the glue inside, and then let's glue the back of this up. Oh, there's a helicopter going over the house at the moment. There we go, that's glued up nicely. And then let's put that on. I think I'm going to have to move these around a little bit. This is one of the reasons why I like using wet glue, because then once they're on there I can just move the pieces exactly how I want them to be. And then I'm just going to use a tiny dab for the little eye, and then I'm going to use my pick me up, hopefully, to pick up these super tiny little bits of glitter. I think I'm going to have to put it down and use the other end of my pick me up. Here are the finished articles then. They've turned out really good. I love the depth that this pink against the holographic gives. It just looks so good. They almost look 3D without even having to use any 3D sticky pads. I would say if I were to make these again, I might make them a little bit bigger, purely because this font was quite difficult to hold together, and I think what I might do is put the Queen a little bit closer together, so that, for instance, this one here, that this is welded together rather than having it as two separate bits, because it might make it a little bit more sturdy. But even still, they've turned out fantastic, and I really hope that my cake lady likes them. Hello everybody, I'm back from my holiday. It's been a whirlwind week and a half. It was a beautiful holiday. I really enjoyed ourselves. We were so lucky with the weather. It was like 27 degrees a lot of the days. Bit too hot really if you were just wandering around, but when you're on the beach it was gorgeous. I've decided I'm going to put everything from Jersey into a separate video because it's all a little bit too long to add onto this one. We're at 10 minutes at the moment, I think, on this video, so with this extra little bit I don't really want to make it too long. The holiday was fab. We had a lovely time. Coming back we had a problem because the ferry on the Monday evening was cancelled due to an engine fault. So when the ferry came over from Poole on Monday, it developed a fault and only made it to Guernsey. So then obviously they must have fixed it either in Guernsey or chugged it over to Jersey, not really sure what happened, and then we were able to get it then on Tuesday night. So we were delayed for 24 hours ish. Luckily our hotel had got availability to let us stay on, so we did that, and we had an extra day in Jersey, which was lovely. But now obviously we're back into the swing of things. So we picked the dogs up on Wednesday on the way back, all the way up the motorway, so that was fine. Thursday I had to drive to Milton Keynes because the car had got a cracked wheel, probably caused by all the terrible potholes that we have in the UK on the roads. So I drove to Milton Keynes, and when we got there we were hoping there'd be somewhere for us to wait because it was going to take 2 hours for them to fix it, but there was nowhere for us to wait and it was raining. So Shelby and I decided to get an Uber over to Ikea, and we spent a lovely couple of hours wandering around Ikea, and we found these. These are Kallax shelf inserts, and these are going to be brilliant for my cube unit that's behind me. So basically you slot it in, it's got the two sides and then a shelf across the middle, and then these little bits are like fuzzy stuff to sort of hold it in place. So I'm going to put these together in a second and pop them into my shelf unit, because then it sort of makes it a little bit easier. I think it'll be good for storing blanks and stuff, but I'm not really sure. I bought 3 of them, did I? No, I bought 2, I think. Shelby bought 2 as well, and they were £9 reduced from 12. So these are going to be really good, I think, to help with a little bit more organisation. I did a video on organising my craft room a couple of weeks ago, and if you haven't seen it, I'll pop that up in the description down below for you, and in the corner if you're watching on a computer you'll be able to see that. So I'm going to put these together. I think I'm going to leave this video here after I've put these together, and I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll look out for the Jersey video coming in the future, probably in the next couple of weeks, and I'll see you soon for another video. Take care, bye! I think I'm going to put it in this one purely because there's less stuff to move in this one, so I'm just going to take everything out and just pop it on the floor for now. Feel like you've got to be quite careful when you're doing this because you don't want to get it in the wrong bit. There we go. Oh, it's quite a tight fit. There we go. Push it in all the way back so that it is flush with the front of the cupboard. There we go. Extra shelving for £9. Perfect. So I've just popped some of my Christmas baubles in there, and then some blank t-shirts and pouches and stuff. These are brilliant. They're really actually quite strong once you've got them in there. It was obviously just putting it together. They were a little bit wobbly, but I guess they've not got that much of a fitment between this and this. I'm not sure what the weight limit is on them, but I'm sure that if we're just crafting and stuff, we're not going to put huge weights on them. But they're really good. I might buy some more next time I go.